So when she gained control of her career and found her voice, she made sure that she advocated me in those rooms. Like, and she would literally say like, even now, I mean, it don't happen as much now because people know, but she would be like, well, if he's not included or if he can't be the stylist or he can't help me make these decisions, I'm not doing it. And it's like when you have somebody that's a partner for you and is willing to walk away from sometimes millions of dollars to make sure that you get your share, it's incredible. Like, it's
Is
incredible.
it just that Virgo Cancer connection?
I think so.
Is it just the fact that you guys came up together? I mean, I look at what you guys built. You guys built each other's brand at the same time.
Yeah. It's like, you know, I said this one time. So now that I'm doing like partnerships and all that, and I ask for what I want, and I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm not trying to be Zendaya. I know I'm not Zendaya. And somebody said, but you are the Zendaya of what you do.
That's right.
And I was like, oh. Well, give me more. Give me more money. Give me more things.
I mean, you guys are like opposites of the same coin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's beautiful to see. Anytime you see people that have a shared love in a medium and storytelling and just get to see them grow. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing to witness.
And it's so real and it's not perfect. Like, we argue and fight but I don't think love is perfect.
No.
And we should not try to pretend it is. And you know, if she said right now, like, I'm walking away from the industry and I want you to come to such and such and come with me, I probably would do it.
Yeah. I mean,
I probably would do it. You know what I mean? It's like, that's how, because I know that we're going to take care of each other.
I think that relationship is important. It makes me, everything you're saying is making me think about Sergio Hudson. He was that person for me that said, I see it for you. And that taught me. And I continuously learn every day. And I definitely do argue with him. He get on my nerves. Yeah. But he tell me the truth.
He has such a great Met Gala. Such a great Met Gala. So good.
It was just
everything
incredible.
Was so good.
It was just, Anyway.
Really proud of him.
I'm very proud of him too. It's a blessing. I'm very blessed for the relationship that we have. Now, you said that you could take somebody from Chicago and put them anywhere. And not only will they survive, but they will thrive. And I couldn't agree more. I want to know from you what from your Chicago roots and upbringing that you feel you directly took into your fashion career that helped you to survive and thrive.
I took everything. I took, that little boy that went to bed hungry, crying, because it wasn't enough for me and my 4 siblings, and basically raising myself since I was 14 and surviving off the kindness of others and learning how to code switch and becoming what I need to become, to get to survive. And I think when you come from a place like that, you can drop me anywhere. Like, that's I always said, like, if I was when I was a bartender, I was one of the most successful bartenders in Chicago. You know what I mean? Like, I made more money than you. My manager used to do this on purpose. He would go get the prettiest girls. He would go try to find the prettiest girls. They would be there, out, fat, long hair, exotic, light skin. And at the end of the night, we would all count our money and I would ring more than them and I would make more tips than that. He pulled me aside. He's like, I don't understand how you do it. I said, they only appealing to one thing.
It's that mouthpiece.
They only appealing one thing. I could talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Like, and so that I just brought, when I jumped over the bar and said, I'm not doing this no more, I'm going to LA to be a stylist, I took all that with me.
Why do you think Chicago is like that? I don't want to be biased, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, why are we all so ready to get in? Like, what is that energy?
I think it's just the city. It's just, I don't know.
Was it the Great Migration people that came up? The Great Migration,
the mobsters.
They still fighting. You know what I mean?
The mob. I was like, we had it all. You know what I mean? It's just
Bernie Mac. Yeah. I mean, the list go Common. You know what I mean? Me, you, Dwayne Wade. I mean, it's like there's a hustle there.
It's
that
like
won't
we just
quit.
don't stop. We can't stop.
No. Now, you started your career with the vintage store. Deliciously vintage. And what was it? In Pilsen? Pilsen. Now, no formal training or internships or connections to designers. What made you and how did you think, I'm about to do this vintage store? And was it something that was, okay.
It was a hustle. It was all a hustle. Like, everything I do is birthed from a hustle. So my grandmother used to take me thrifting. Right. So I just
went. My grandma loved thrifting too.
I would just go thrifting with her. So I never forgot that. So I would go and get stuff from the thrift stores or whatever and I'll wear it. And then I just started like buying things. Like I would buy like a purse here and there, like these long clutches from the 50s. And I just had a trunk full of it.
Yeah.
And I remember one day I opened my trunk for something, and one of my girlfriends were like, oh my God, let me see that bag. That bag looks like that's a John Clayton bag. You know, that was Tracy Ellis Ross on Girlfriend. She used to wear these long clutches. And she was like, let me buy that for you. And I paid like $3 for it. I was like, okay, give me $60 for it. And she's like, okay. And so that turned into, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a hustle. So I would go thrifting. I always have a good inventory of stuff. I would get a hotel room, get some cheap champagne, mix it with some peach juice, have, mimosas and bellinis, and invite the girls, and they would try on clothes. I would get it dry clean. If it was knee, I would raise it up. I would take the waist in, cheap alterations, and the girls would buy it. And so I just kept doing that. And then I was able to open a store.
Would you ever do that again? Or would you ever let people pull from you again? Would you ever do like something like this?
I sell some stuff when I think that it should be on somebody. I want to see it live on somebody. I'll sell some stuff. But it has to be like the right girl and the right thing. If I got a dress, I'll be like, Keke, you need to buy this dress for me. I see it for you. You know what I mean? Then I'll do that. But I still love that. It's a treasure hunt.
Because the girls will be on your doorstep.
Yeah.
What do you got? I mean, I want to talk about the Thierry Mugler robot suit from the Dune 2 premiere because it generated over $150 million in media impact value. I say that to say, do you think that the industry truly grasps the value of stylists? What they bring to a celebrity's image? Do you think that they do?
I think after that Dune run and after Challengers, I think so. Right?
Yeah.
And when I get a chance, I always want to advocate because what I did for Challengers, I thought was so amazing because Tashi Duncan didn't exist, as opposed to Barbie, and no shade to that. And what thing was, that was great.
Yes.
But Barbie has existed our whole lives, right? Barbie's been around for 60 years, right? So to create those looks based off something that already existed was easier. For me to create this world of Tashi Duncan, we did a faux magazine, put her on the cover of the magazine. And mind you, Zendaya never posted any of this. This was all done from my social media channels. To walk into Target and tennis court was at the front of the store, and to see the direct impact from this idea that I had to bring this character to life, I do think that studio started to understand, or should have started to understand, the power that stylists have to put asses in those seats to see those movies.
So what happens? Do you go at that meeting and say, hey, I have a meeting, I have a pitch deck, this is the thing, or do you just do it as you go?
So that was Zendaya's first movie as the leading lady. So I'm like, I'm going crazy for you. While she was, Zendaya, Virgos, y'all want everything to be perfect. And she was like, I hope people go see the movie. And she had, and I was like, you do that. You do the work and let me play with these clothes. You know what I mean? Like, let me create this world around this character.
Yeah.
And so I did that. And to see the impact, because then all of a sudden you saw brands pushing tennis clothes, and, the tennis skirt became trending and all this stuff was trending. And then, so to see that, studios should pay, and I think we should be paid to do that.
I was about to say, because that's the reason why I'm asking, is that reminds me of Kevin Hart back in the day, what he did with Think Like a Man. He pretty much helped to digitally market the film, created his own company, and now is hired because of that work he did initially, probably for free. Yeah. It became another side business. And so when I'm hearing you talk, what I'm hearing is marketing strategy through fashion storytelling. And that makes me say, that's another business.
Oh yeah, it is another business. Let's start it.
Okay, because I got movies.
I want to be in business with you.
Yes, because I'm like, that's cheap.
Because one thing she gonna do is get a check.
Okay. Now, when stepping into the next generation of creatives, and even thinking about the things we're saying, right, and just expanding that space, what advice would you give to them?
Don't put your phone on Do Not Disturb. I can't stand that. I hate it. I hate it. If I look down and your phone is on Do Not Disturb, I don't even want to talk to you no more.
Oof,
it's like
they're done like that.
In a way, because it's like, I just can't understand the person that wants to put their phone on Do Not Disturb at 9 p.m. and don't take it off to 9 a.m., especially if you're in LA. I'm like, it's already noon in New York.
I do think that the work ethic could pick up a bit more.
Yes.
Yeah. I do think, you know what I mean? I do think that. But look, you're talking to a workaholic at this point. You know what I mean?
But you can also say that you want to be me, or you want to have the career I have or the lifestyle I have, and then put your phone on Do Not Disturb. I don't even know how to do that. I never learned. And I don't care to call me any time I'm answering. People be calling me like, you up? Yes.
My gosh. You sound like Sharon. I don't even think my mom sleeps.
What she'd be like, about?
Hello?
And I definitely answer all the numbers I don't know.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know that number. Oh, I'm answering that.
That's when your exes call?
No, that might be some money. We answering that.
I love it for you. Love life is no. I don't think I've ever heard you talk about going on a date, anything. So your love life, you don't have no ideas for marriage.
I have no aspirations for that. I don't. Like, I don't have any aspirations for like a romantic love. Like, I want a nice meal. I want to have a nice meal. I want to go to sleep, and then I want you to leave. I want you to leave. I want you to go back to wherever you came from.
Whoopi Goldberg has my favorite quote. She's like, no, I don't want anybody in my house.
Same.
And I'm like, I do relate to that. Is that just like when you're like in love with what you do? Is that
I just never ever had the. I'll tell you a story.
Similar.
So my friend is crazy. One of my friends was crazy about love. He like, I just can't wait to find my love or the love of my life so I could wake up with him and go to sleep with him and call him. And he called me and we eat together, all that. And he was like, and I'm praying for you to find somebody else. I say, save your prayers for yourself. Don't pray that prayer for me. Don't pray that prayer for me. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Now what about kids? Neither.
No, I would have loved to have been a parent, but I just don't think now it makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
But that I don't want it.
You got plenty of daughters.
Yeah.
Now, you've been a judge on America's Next Top Model. Obviously legendary. Well, we had our legendary moment.
Yes, you ate that.
You ate that all day. Now you're about to be on Project Runway. I live for you on these shows because you're always going to give us a gag and a role. And I think sometimes people don't know, like, this is the persona, this is the entertainment. I'm giving y'all the life that y'all need. But then also at the end of the day, like, you are actually one of the sweetest people that I know.
Oh, don't ever say that out loud.
I know. He's mean, y'all, for real. So how is it when you go on these shows and you decide how to give these people what they paid for?
That's exactly what it is,
know what
right?
I mean?
There's a formula to television, and we all know that every show needs a villain, right? And so I'm not a but I get paid to play a on television, and I love it. You know what I mean? But it is like, just like you, very quick wit. You quick on your feet. You come back with a comeback. You know what I mean? And so it's what I'm good at, and it also gives me a chance to be expressive in a way outside of being expressive as a stylist.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Baby, this is Keke Palmer, yeah.
Summer reading, more like summer listening. I've been living for Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life on Audible. Okay, it's got everything. A mysterious heiress, competing biographers, and that slow burn romance that makes you want to just throw your phone across the room, but don't, because how else are you going to keep up listening? That would be crazy. And that's what I love about Audible. You can dive into these amazing stories while doing literally everything else. Working out, listen. Meal prep, listen. Pretending to clean, but really just dancing with the vacuum. Baby, listen. With over 1 million titles and thousands included with membership, Audible's got all the audiobook podcasts and originals you could want. Your imagination deserves this. Head to audible.com for a free 30-day trial, and your first audiobook is on me. Visit audible.com/KEKE and sign up today. There's more to imagine when you listen. Now, when you're on these shows talking to these contestants, what do you wish someone would have said to you coming up? You know, what are you thinking when you're in those moments with them and trying to give it to them real in this, quick 20-second moment they have with you?
No, I don't wish any. I think all the good advice I got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I missed anything. You know, what some of the best advice the best advice I ever got. Somebody told me just sometimes you got to be still, and whatever that means to you, be still in motion or be still in your thoughts. And for me, it's be still in my thoughts. Like when things get a little bit out of control, I just have to take a minute to like be still, and it'll come to me. And so, you know, that was some of the best advice I've ever gotten, and I take that with me all the time.
Now, I don't think I was surprised when I heard this. Maybe I was initially, but then once it settled in, I was like, no, this sounds right. But you studied psychology in college. I'm wondering how that connects to the way you view fashion, the way you add the storytelling and keep the meta element a part of it. Like, what do you think that you learned from school?
I think it learned me to understand people, you know what I mean, and women. Truly women, you know what I mean? And it just helped me be able to communicate without using words. Like I can just watch your body language, you know what I mean? Like, and I could tell when something is making you feel uneasy or angry or when you're happy or when you're sad. Like I know it's taught me when to speak and when to shut the up and just watch, you know what I mean? Or listen. And so that's what I took from it more than anything else.
What do you observe about a talent before pulling for them?
I do a lot of research. Like I'll go and look at everything you've ever worn in your entire life if I can, you know, and I look at pictures and I watch interviews. Like if I see you on an interview and you keep doing this or you doing this, like something's uncomfortable, like something's too tight or something's not wrong or you're not confident about the dress. Or I can just watch and I'll know. I'll look at something and I can tell you like, oh, you really didn't like that dress or you didn't like this look for whatever reason. And you'll probably be like, oh yeah, I hated my hair or my makeup wasn't right. I can see all that in a picture. You know what I mean? Like I can see it in somebody's smile. I can see it in the way they talk. But that's just for years of me just studying people's body language. And, you know, like, I just recently dressed Jean Baptiste. And Jean Baptiste is such genius, and you can see that he sees music, right? And so in the fitting with him, he speaks not with words, but he speaks with sounds and he communicates with body language. And so I had to catch on to that quick and watch him move and see, like, and I don't know, it just all came back to me, and like the years of experience, and I was just watching him and I was like, oh, okay, I see what it is. Like, he doesn't like the hem of the pants. And so I went down and I started to fix it. And he was like, oh yeah. You know? And he's so brilliant. And the whole time he's listening to jazz. And I feel like he's listening to jazz, but he's creating music at the same time. And so he's making sounds and he's moving his hand and he's dancing, and he's swaying, but he's also looking at himself in the mirror and he's watching you watch him, and he's giving you these signs, but he's not saying anything. So I did a whole fitting with him barely saying anything. Like I can see the way it was. I wish I had got it on camera.
Yeah.
Just how amazing that was. Cause when I walked away from it and I started to talk to my assistant about it, I'm just like, we just did a whole fitting with somebody not even really talking to us. Which is absolutely terrifying.
At least he gave you some jazz,
but incredible at the same time. That I was able to like just go. It was just emotion, and I could tell like. And then he was looking at himself, and he'll move his torso, and I'm like, oh, okay. You want the jacket to come in a little bit more, and so I step back behind him, and I'll pull the jacket in and call the tailor over. I was like, we should bring it in. And then he'd be like, oh yeah.
Is gagging
but you know him.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just that New Orleans thing. You like, and so I was working for the oh yeahs, right? I was working for him to tell me I was doing something, I was doing it right.
I live for that. It makes me wonder, like, do you think now, because I mean, maybe it was different in the earlier years when you were just getting your name out there, but now it's like you're Law Roach. Do you think when people are coming to work with you that they come in with an expectation of how it is to work with you?
Yeah, they want the best.
Yeah, they're just kind of like watching you do your thing.
And that's why I was so disappointed when our situation happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny. It's funny to tell a story. People laugh at the story, like Keke Palmer fired me, but I would never let that go because I feel like, okay, I owe you a look. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to your stylist, you doing a great job, whoever it is. But no shade. That wasn't shady if you hear. But you know what I mean? It's just like, I really, every time I can look, I know every time I messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know every person I messed up. I know every person I wasn't able to get it right for, because when people come to me, they come expecting the best.
That's right.
Like when you go to the best restaurant, you expect the best service, the best food. When you stay in the best hotel, you expect the best service, the best quality, everything. That's what you're paying for. And you are disappointed when that's not delivered to you. And I'm disappointed that I wasn't able to give that to you. You know,
that means we owe some looks.
Yeah. And I just got so much integrity about what I do. You know what I mean? Like that call, although it was funny, it cut deep. You see, I keep talking about it. I need you to say something. Like, what's your feel? Let me be like. So, how did you feel when I couldn't get it right?
Okay, how I felt was, what does this mean? Because again, we go way back. We go way back to the Gucci dress that zipper broke.
Yeah,
and I ended up wearing that bag on the carpet.
And people said you was
18.
pregnant. And so this was my way to figure it out. That's too funny because people said you was pregnant in the blogs, and then I came back and you was pregnant,
and it was still worse.
It's your fault.
For the first time for not being pregnant, for the second time for being pregnant.
That's your fault.
I just felt to myself, damn, is it everybody? I could not understand how we could have so much chemistry, like in real life, and that chemistry would not be shown there.
Translate.
And so I feel like, there has to be something else because we're meant to be together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In some ways.
Yeah.
So I just thought to myself, I don't get what, you know what I mean? Like, was this law sabotaging me?
It was.
What is this? What is this? This is not Law Roach.
Everything was leading up to that retirement. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't too far after that.
Could be timing too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
and
does that mean anything about who you are? I mean, like, I never thought to myself that you weren't a brilliant stylist.
Oh, no. You said you make that very clear.
Yeah, that was very clear. I was just like, damn, is it just not me in law? Like, but maybe, hey, we need to, you're not retired anymore.
No, I definitely owe you. I owe you a free one.
It's got to be a good one. Y'all heard it first, kids. I mean, you've built a career out of method dressing where character, story, and style align. How can everyday people do that? I think it's even though they're in their lives, sometimes it's hard to observe yourself. So how can they put themselves in that seat and be able to experience the expression of themselves through clothing? Excuse me.
Well, I think I wrote a really good book about it called How to Build a Fashion Icon.
The book is incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's all about confidence. Like, it is all about confidence. And I think we started this conversation with me talking about my own confidence. But you have to, and in the book, I actually give action items to help build confidence, right? And I think once you hit that mark, the ultimate confidence is I don't give a right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't give a about what you think about what I'm doing, who I'm and what I'm eating, what I'm wearing. You know what I mean? And once you build yourself up to that point, then it's easy. But there are things that you need to do to get that point, right? It's like, you probably don't think you look good in green because your mama thought she didn't look good in green, right? So you have to kind of like break some curses. Yeah. Because a lot of stuff that we don't like about ourselves, we learn from other people. And once you take that back and really start to see yourself for who you are and what you are, and the clothes are easy, right? The clothes become easy. You wear whatever the you want to wear. Mm-hmm. Like, people always like, I'm this shape. What should I wear? Whatever you feel pretty in. Yeah. And let it be that. Because the feeling and the emotion that the clothes give you is what's important, right? Not what people on the outside think.
Mm-hmm.
And when you learn how to tune that out and dress for yourself and live for yourself, then you become a different type of person.
It's so interesting how all of it is so intrinsically tied to, healing, processing, and being able to really just self-express through self-growth.
Yeah.
I feel that personally for myself. My relationship with fashion changed so much after my baby, after everything that I processed, went through, and understood about myself with my baby, the confidence that I got from having my son. It made it so much more fun and playful to express myself without giving any.
You don't give a.
So true.
And even like I said earlier, we're not always gonna get it right.
Yeah.
We're not always gonna get it right.
That's right. And having confidence in that, like it's a part. What did you say earlier? It's a part of the process.
It's part of the process. Yeah.
Well, I can't have the Law Roach on the show and not getting into a little style bag. So we're gonna play a game. I'm very excited.
Okay.
It's called. It's kind of throwing it back to your vintage days. It's called Thrifted or Shifted, and here's how it works.
Okay.
We're each gonna take turns pulling from a box. Okay, a mystery box, and if we're filling it, we'll say thrifted and style it on ourselves. If it's not the vibe, we'll say shift it and give it to the other person to figure it out, which is so shady boots.
Okay.
Now, when we're out of pieces, we'll do a little fit check and shade each other's looks.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Okay.
Are you ready, boo?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Shift it.
Shift it.
I actually like this one better.
Oh, it was a setup. Okay, here we go. What else we got? Ooh, okay, this has a little pizzazz to it. This is a little pizzazz.
Shift.
You see what's happening?
Girl, y'all is playing games.
This is definitely
okay. And
this is honestly.
Who put this box together? Your stylist?
Actually, this is all you had for me when we did our styling.
Ooh.
This is all on the rack.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thrifted. Okay, so we'll keep those.
Okay, I don't know about this. I'm gonna just make a pile of I hate.
She quick, guys. She came back to that response quick. That's kind of cute.
You keep me on my toes. That's not bad.
Yeah, I
think
like
that's
it.
adorable.
I like it.
Okay, well, there's a couple of different ways I can go. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get that
I
one.
have options now. Okay, so the funny thing is, I know exactly the look I'm gonna make. I could make a look that feels very like upscale and kitschy, but actually I'm gonna go something that feels very like chill, like mom on the day with her little boo-boo baby.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this t-shirt, okay? This is like this little old vintage 2023 Arizona shirt. Nice graphic tee. Feels like, some hipster dips. Somebody in Brooklyn.
It says gay rodeo. That should be mine.
No, it's mine. I'm gay too.
Okay.
You already know that, Law. So I have this. It's big, it's fly. And then honestly, like I said, I'm going to give you like a niche vibe. I'm going to take these big overalls.
It's very blossom.
It's very, you know what I mean? Very cute. The big hair with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has these little flowers, colorful flowers on the bottom. I can cuff the little bottom, and I can even still keep the heel with it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to add, just for kicks. Whoa. Okay, easy. Just to give it a little more girlish flair. I have 3 bags here. I have one that's like a little, big pocketbook.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute. It could work with something. I like the little stuff on it. It's like, oh my gosh, I got it from a trinket market.
Yeah.
But it's a no for now. Then I have another it's Brandy Melville. I'm a teen.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Love Brandy Melville though.
She's cute though.
This
cute with what you got on, actually.
It's cute.
The gold shoe.
It actually does go.
She works.
Very cool. My grandma gave it to me before she passed.
Yeah.
Love this.
Yeah.
So that's my look. Crossbody. I would
Okay.
keep the heel on. This is me going to the pier with Leo.
Okay, so my look is very me. So I'm gonna start with the oversized sweatpants. This is very
They're
me.
very oversized.
Yeah, very me. With the cowboy boots that I'm wearing.
Okay, cute.
And I'm gonna put the tank. Right, and so then I'm doing this never drinking again because of my comment at the Met about that
Period.
girl in Zendaya's look.
T-shirt.
Right, and then I'm going to
Oh, this is cute.
put this little kind of like
almost like a
African kente cloak, something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that with that. So you see the colors, guys? You see how that's all coming together?
So it's black tee,
and then
tan collared shirt with the.
And then I'm gonna put that on. You see how I'm playing in these colors? You see?
I really like that.
See? You see that?
Then we got the like zebra type chinchilla, fake
see,
chinchilla.
Look at the two patterns together. But they all in the same family. They're in these very warm, cool. I forgot one of them tones.
The ones that are nice to the eyes.
Right. So that's a look. And this actually, I would definitely wear this and this for sure in my real life.
I'm not mad. I think we did pretty good.
I think we did pretty good too. Like this is very chic.
Ooh, is this the show? Are we gonna go around town and shop vintage and put looks together with models and
let's do that.
Get it to that? Is it thrifted or shifted? Stay tuned.
Listen.
It's the Law and Keke show.
It's the Law and Keke show.
Law, I love you so much, boo.
Show.
It's the Leaky show. I love you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're amazing.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'm so glad you're no longer retired. That was stressful.
Thank you.
That was Law Roach, y'all. He's been killing the game for years, but he's not just building looks, he's building legacy. Beyond his undeniable talent and vision, he's a reminder that nothing in life has to be final. In fact, stepping away can be just as powerful as stepping up. It doesn't mean you're done, it just means you gotta do things your way. When the systems around you don't fit, build new ones. There's simply no one else on this planet who will fight for you the way you can. Whether you're on a red carpet or running errands, believe in yourself. Don't forget it. See you next week, because baby, this is Keke Palmer.
Baby, this is Keke.